Hello and welcome to Movie Phone. Hello and welcome to Movie Phone. If you are a person that hates yourself, have I got a good drink for you? It's called Coriander Gin Soda. Tastes like self-hatred. %7 alcohol. Ugh. Oh, the aftertaste. Okay, so I've spent it's Saturday. It is Saturday evening. Oh shit, I have very little power left. Hotel Minnesota starts. What is that? Huh. Oh. All right. Go away, please. So, I've spent 2 days, today and yesterday, just trying to finish getting through the Thursday videos. So I saved these videos on Thursday. And my plan was just to summarize all of them. That was my plan, just summarize all of these videos. And so yesterday I was like, oh, it's pretty good that like it's good to do this on my phone. Like it works well on my phone. Speaking of which, I should really charge my phone while I'm doing this, just in case I do decide to go somewhere afterwards. Oh, it's 1:15. I'm a little drunk and I need you now. So, anyways, yeah, even though I mean it seems pretty bad, like if I had saved these videos on Thursday and they're just videos from Thursday, right? And it's already Saturday and I haven't managed to get through them all. My plan is to do this every day. That doesn't make sense because you can't just take 2 days. But the reason I couldn't do it all on Thursday was because I was working through a backlog of articles, which I also need to look at. I'm pretty dedicated to this system. I'm gonna keep this system going. Although I feel like I've been here before with the. Anyways, um, what was my point? So my point was, I was like doing really well with it yesterday because yesterday, I realized that like, well, first I was like, oh, I have to live stream the whole entire thing, and then I was like, actually, if I just get the summary from Gemini, and then I post like any parts of the summary that I think are really worth posting on X. That's like a good work process, and I'm happy with that work. I'm happy with that. Like I'm documenting it. It's public. It's good enough. But then what happened was that X went down last night. So then that whole thing stopped working. That whole process stopped working. And then what happened was I did live stream some of it, some of working this thing, doing this last night. But then what happened today, it was pretty good because I needed to go for a walk, and I went for a walk, and I stopped at a place. I stopped at a 7-Eleven, and then I did some work there, and then I went to another one and did some work there, and then went to another one, did some work there. I had a really good walk. But first of all, I was like mentally, I was like, oh my God, I want to be fucking done with this. I'm getting like worse. Every video is like 10 times harder than the previous video. Even though one of the videos, brand entity SEO, which honestly wouldn't have really sparked my interest. But once I looked at what it was, I was like, oh my God, this is like a key. This is the unlock. Because it's the same. He interviews the guy that made the tool that provides the Google graph that I was messing with the other day. The tool I was messing with the other day. Anyways, and the Google graph I was messing with the other day on Gemini. Anyways, so it's cold afternoon. Yeah. If I'm drunk enough, maybe I'll sing karaoke. Okay, anyway, so the thing that I'm trying to say here is that, so what happened was on my phone, it got to be that every time I opened this list, I had to start over from video 1. So the further and further away I got from video 1, the longer it takes to scroll down. And then on Gemini, these every time I added another video, the response came in slower and slower. So I'm hoping that being on a computer will fix those problems. Because it was just getting this like, man, I only have 10 videos left, but every video is more difficult than the last one to do the exact same thing. And it's starting to get really slow and annoying. And on top of that, my brain is, even if it wasn't for that problem, my brain is rebelling against continuing to do this. But at the same time, I refuse to wait. It doesn't really lend itself to waiting because like these videos that are left, they're kind of like stuck. They're sandwiched in between videos that I've already processed and videos that I've already processed. There's no way to like just take the ones I haven't done yet and stick them at the end. Kind of. I mean, I would have to like move them one by one manually, and that would be only slightly less work than just doing the thing. Anyways, where was I? Okay. So, oh yeah, I got to read this. Now, the problem with this is that this is like a really important thing, and I don't want to skip over it. But at the same time, I don't really want to deal with it right now. Let's just listen. Draft in Gmail.
This video summarizes a pivotal research paper titled The Promptware Kill Chain.
Okay, I'm going to restart. It doesn't actually get the audio from the tab unless you restart the share immediately. We're playing the audio.
How prompt injections gradually evolved into a multi-step malware, co-authored by Ben Massey, Bruce Schneier, and Oleg Bro, 005. the shift from prompt injection to promptware. The researchers argue that the term prompt injection is outdated and misleading. 029. Instead, they propose a new class of malicious input called promptware, which functions more like traditional malware, e.g., Stuxnet, than a simple software bug. 048, 134. Like traditional software, where code and data are separate, LLMs have no boundary between system instructions and user data. 204, 217. They treat everything, system prompts, user messages, and poison PDFs, as a single stream of tokens, making this an inherent architectural property that cannot be simply patched. 253. The 5-stage promptware kill chain.
I'm gonna have to listen to this video. In its entirety, but I don't think that's true anymore. I think that used to be true. But at least for OpenAI, they already solved that by creating different layers, like a hierarchy of instructions. So an attached PDF would be on like the most surface layer, and it couldn't possibly override the lower instruction layers.
The paper introduces a framework to dissect an attack into 5 distinct stages. Initial access, inserting the malicious prompt into the LLM's context. 104. Direct injection, the attacker types directly into the chat. 424. Indirect injection, the most dangerous form, where an attacker poisons a web page or document that an unsuspecting user later asks their AI to summarize. 440, 453. Privilege escalation, jailbreaking, bypassing the model's safety training and alignment, RLHF, to unlock restricted capabilities. 523, 537. Persistence, ensuring the malware survives across multiple chat sessions. 643. Retrieval dependent, stays in a RAG database. 708. Retrieval independent, injects into the agent's long-term memory, e.g., ChatGPT's memory feature, making the malware always present. 745. Command and control, C2, the prompt tells the agent to fetch new instructions from an external URL. 816. Lateral movement, exploiting the agent's permissions to spread across an ecosystem. 854. For example, a poisoned calendar invite could allow an assistant to access emails, Zoom calls, or even smart home devices. 939, 952. Actions on objective, the final goal, ranging from data exfiltration and realistic phishing to financial theft, e.g., tricking a bot into selling a car for $1, and physical risks, controlling IoT devices. 1033, 1101, 1129. Key defensive takeaways. Since initial access is nearly unavoidable due to the LLM architecture, the defense strategy must shift from prevention to containment and impact reduction. 1407. Secure data stores. Protect RAG databases and agent memories to prevent persistence. 1422. Least privilege. Be ruthless with the permissions granted to AI agents. 1427. Human in the loop. Require human verification for any high-risk action. 1431. Video link. The promptware kill chain explained.
Okay. I think in the future I should do a video where I watch that video and pause it to comment at whenever I feel like it. Okay. So let's find the next video. Sure, this is so gross. I was just having so gross. I was just drinking a plum beer, basically plum wine, but it's only 3% alcohol, and that was delicious, but tons of sugar. So where the hell am I? Okay. Promptware. No, wait. Anthropic. It should definitely not be called promptware. It should be called prompt. It should be called injectionware. Promptware sounds like it's just software to help with prompts. Which theoretically could be good and useful. I'm going to eat this. By the way, I am not hungry at all. I am full as full can be. Just eating compulsively, stupidly. The massive token consumption caused by preloading too many tool definitions. That was the problem? I didn't even know. Now, because I was like starving, literally starving to death in Minneapolis. But once I put on a couple more pounds, I'm gonna be like, oh shit, I'm fat again. And also, then you get things like sleep apnea and acid reflux. They're no fun. All right, this is redundant. Maybe later, buddy. Okay. The cracks in AI are widening. I don't know what that means. Let us discover. Huh. All right. Well, the Gemini part of this whole scenario time. I believe it will go faster if I start a new conversation. It's just like, okay, how many times, how often should I start a conversation? Yeah, I only have 7% battery here, and that's not good. Huh. Larger models are increasingly rigid and resistant to new facts via RAG, while smaller models are more volatile and easily swayed. That's quite interesting. Son of a bitch. Large models are more influenced by repetition than logic. Paraphrasing a weak or incorrect argument 3 times more likely to cause an answer flip than providing a single independent factual evidence. Very interesting. Models cannot identify Models often operate as simple majority vote heuristic rather than semantic synthesis. LLMs are sophisticated role players. They mimic the appearance of rational synthesis and chain of thought to satisfy humans, but their internal logic is driven by simple token frequency and heuristics. If an attacker knows the threshold for snapping a model state, i.e. repeating nonsense 5 times, once the model's state flips, it will use its superior language capabilities to generate highly convincing but entirely fake logical derivation for why it changed its mind, explicitly denying it. Chain of thought is not a window into model's thinking and is often just paint over the cracks to make heuristic jumps appear logical to human users. Interesting. I actually did share that video on X. Shared nothing else. SEO versus PPC, how to choose the best strategy for 2026. It's only 1 minute, 37 seconds long. Forget it. I'd skip it. Build topical authority in 12 minutes. Let's go. You know what? No. I'm going to start a new chat. I'm tired of waiting for these slow ass responses. Google will prioritize websites that have demonstrated deep expertise. Instead of guessing what content to create, analyze competitors who are already ranking. Search for your main keywords, find commercial competitors who are ranking well, analyze content. Extract the sitemap. This is literally the third video in this list that is said to like extract information from your competitors. I think this is the worst of the three though, because the other ones we're talking about using JSON schema. Okay, I need to go find the charger for this computer. En esos momentos, he knows it. Si tu soubiraron de mí. Se fue con el tiempo. Me preguntó qué hubiera pasado si estuviésemos juntos. Hay un enamorado. Okay. This is going to fall out. This is going to fall out. There's not much I can do about that. And when it falls out, there's water on the desk. So I shall be electrocuted. Yeah. I wonder if I'll go to the night market tonight. I was kind of thinking it, that's sort of like the idea behind drinking was that, okay, like I'll get this done, but then like in the event I decide to go to the night market, I will have already like been in the right state of mind for it. But I don't know, what time is it? It's already 8:37. And if it takes me 30 minutes to walk there, get there at 9:30. I was thinking last time I was there, it was like done by 10. It was over by 10, but that was a weekday, not a weekend. So maybe it's open later on the weekend and it's worth heading down there even this late. I don't know. I don't know. It's also just kind of weird because it's like I just go there and like listen to people sing while I do what I would be doing anyways, which is like doing stuff on my phone. But it's like I don't know what it's like. I don't know anything, to be honest. I don't know anything. I just need to get done with this. This has been like 3 days of just working my way through this one fucking list of videos, and I need to just get it done. And I'm pretty close here. But yeah, I guess what I was gonna say is like it's very nice. Like when I'm in that state of mind, like when I'm like, if I've been like working so much that I'm just like tired, but I still want to keep going, then it's like the perfect situation. But it's kind of like there's no need to try to force myself to relax and enjoy something if I'm not in the state of mind to relax and enjoy something. Like if that's not where my head's at, then just there's no need to. Doesn't have to be there. Kind of, I guess. Although it is Saturday, and I don't know. Okay. This video discusses a potentially groundbreaking discovery at CERN where a quantum simulation revealed a hidden layer beneath reality referred to as the lattice. In March 2024, a team led by Amara Ankoa at CERN ran a quantum simulation to recreate conditions just after the Big Bang. Instead of expected random noise, the simulation produced a self-organizing repeating pattern. This lattice appeared to be a hidden scaffolding or substrate beneath known quantum fields. Uniquely, when energy levels in the simulation dropped, the lattice did not dissolve, it remained embedded in simulated spacetime like a scar. If this lattice is a real feature of nature and not just a mathematical artifact of the simulation, it could explain several major scientific mysteries like dark matter, quantum entanglement, and consciousness. The video emphasizes that a simulation is not proof. The lattice could simply be a feature of the equations used rather than a feature of the physical universe. Multiple groups are now working to replicate the results. This includes reanalyzing LIGO gravitational wave data and James Webb Telescope, blah, 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 blah. Quantum simulations are highly sensitive to external influence, making okay. She should have spent more time just assuming it's true and then talking about the implications, because that's the fun stuff. That's where the fun happens. Stop. How to rank fast on Google in 14 hours live test. Let's go. Find underserved low competition products that are trending on platforms like Reddit and Product Hunt. Don't yet have many detailed reviews on Google. Use custom GPT automation with ChenSpark called the Search Gap Product Hunter to scan for products flying under the radar. He uses another automation, Ultimate SEO Writer, to generate reviews, seed keywords, and his website. Wait. Okay, but then how do you sell the product? He didn't specifically mention either like doing an e-commerce thing or an affiliate thing. I went back 20 years to see how a $10 million a year directory got started. Starting to regret adding these videos to the list. Whatever. I am like whatever dog. Gas Buddy started with Los Angeles gas prices. The creator suggests looking for other industries that lack price transparency as a viable strategy for building a new directory in 2026. The biggest roundtable, and I honestly was like very tempted to just not deal with this one, and the reason why is because it seems to me it's hard for me to believe that you could actually. Uh-oh, my screen. Why is my screen dying? It's hard for me to believe that you could actually get out of that many people something interesting out of that many people. You know what? Okay, and you know what? It didn't summarize it, so I'll forget it. Cold Called Live: How this AI strategist helps brands win LLM visibility. I think I'm done. I think I made it to the ones that I've already done before. That's it. I'm gonna call it quits. Thanks for watching, everybody. Thanks for all of the people out there that took a moment out of their work and out of their lives and away from their families to watch this 35, 37-minute video. I applaud all 3 million, billion, quadrillion of you. And I think you're amazing. You're the future. You're the past. You're from a place where time doesn't exist. You're going to transcend the limits of space-time from here to infinity and break infinity itself. Thank you so much that you've done for me, for my family, for my people, for my country, and also, most importantly, for all of humankind from the beginning into the end, and all matter in the universe forever and ever and ever. I love you. I hate you. I want you to die and be reborn again infinite times. Cheers.